Hello everyone, my name is Giao. It is G-I-A-O. This is my very first podcast and I'm going to tell a short story about how I twice changed my life positively and profoundly. I am not young enough to have as much energy as I used to, while I'm not old enough to have experienced all the ups and downs I will encounter in this life, but I have one only way to move forward, and that is to change. I am now 30 years old and working as an academic teacher in a language center. Originally, I never thought of being a teacher, and for a long while I hated the idea of changing because back in the year 2017, I had a job as an executive salesperson in a Japanese company with a competitive salary. I was stable and had also fell in love with this job, but deep in my mind, I felt something was missing. Actually, I didn't know if this was a mission that I had to fulfill for my life and personal development until my best friend recommended me to try working as an English assistant for her manager's friend. Oh wow, I did it and it worked for me. And for a year doing 2 jobs to make sure that I wouldn't give up on teaching English halfway through. Later on, after spending 4 years selling pianos, I decided to switch to teaching English. Yes, I changed for the first time. During 1 year of tutoring young English learners and supporting the in-charge teachers, I had been learning and gaining invaluable experience. However, when I was facing tremendous pressure on myself from teaching as I was not qualified enough to be promoted to an English teacher, and that was the moment I figured out that my goal was not really as successful as I had expected. Specifically, I was experiencing a growing sense of disappointment. Some of my friends said to me that I should have chosen pedagogical university when I first registered for my major in teaching, and pointed out it was quite late for me to study at that present stage of my life. Honestly, I was an emotional person who seemed to find difficult to commit myself in consistent way, unaffected by adverse events. I was disappointed and depressed, and after that, I consulted my big sister, who remarked, "There is no wrong or no choice. Just one thing you should know is that you have to live with that decision." I could see that probably lit up my mind, and I went online and carried out some research to update myself as a real English teacher. I can count that as my second profound change because I joined 3 important courses and got these certificates to change my teaching career path. They were called TESOL, Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. And the second one is Introduction to DataWise, a collaborative process to improve learning and teaching. And the latest one is Academic Writing Made Easy. Finally, I can realize my worthwhile choice here because I have been changing my expectations positively and feel on track now. More than ever, I am confident in who I am now, becoming more flexible to navigate my thoughts and take control of my life. Thanks to the inspiring change. Just one thing I desire to share before I close my speech here is to please be yourself, crave knowledge, and face making mistakes to reduce making bigger mistakes. Better than late than never. I changed my aspirations, and no matter what, somehow I managed to refresh my thoughts, to take constructive action and become adaptable to face any challenges arising. Thank you very much for listening up to now, and I greatly appreciate your time, and I wish you, all of my listeners, the best of the best. Thank you.